Hello everyone and welcome back to America's favorite racially charged game show, Gentrify. Today, we have our wonderful diverse contestants over here, starting with the Asians,
Assalamu alaikum.
the blacks,
你好
the Latinos,
Namaste.
the whites,
Hola.
the Middle Eastern and North Africans. Why hello, good gentlemen. The mixed,
Hello?
I'm biracial.
and our cameraman, ambiguous.
Bonjour.
All right, now let's settle down. That one's my favorite too. All right, will white like to start? Ironic. All right, stereotype or fact for 400. For 400, all Latinos are Mexican. What is absolutely not? Correct! Latin America has over 20 countries. Not all of them are Mexican, or Mexico for that matter. America has more states. Let me go. History didn't teach you for 200. For $200, this executive order led to Japanese American incarceration during World War II. What is Operation Desert Storm? No, not quite.
What is Order Executive 9066?
Correct. Yeah, I actually didn't touch base with that in my textbook. I'm gonna need to circle back and let that sink in. What a way to put it. And you're absolutely right. Up until around the 1970s, was there any widespread admission into wanting to investigate these crimes where the civil rights movement was taking place? And not many schools actually taught this. It's only until around 1983 then the federal government's Commission on Wartime Relocation and Internment of Civilians investigated the incarceration, and they concluded that the incarceration was not justified by military necessity but resulting from, quote, race prejudice, war hysteria, and a failure of political leadership. Didn't sound like a really good time for the military in PR terms. However, no one ever got punished.
Can I get medium myths for 200?
Hollywood often casts this race as the first character to die in horror movies. Who are black characters? Absolutely correct, and I can see where the hesitation comes from. While it has become a famous trope, and it is a big misconception, it is not without its foundations. Film scholars point out that the bigger issue wasn't always these characters dying first. However, it was them often being the only characters of this nature. For example, black characters or Asian characters, where they received less development in comparison with the rest of the cast, wherein these characters were only added not to be weeded into the plot, but applied like a band-aid only to serve as representations, as token characters in comparison with the rest of the more usually white character dominated cast. It was these characters and their misrepresentations that caused this myth to occur, simply because of their such lack of development in these plots. Let me do prerogatives for 600.
Mashallah.
Which race in the United States has a systemic advantage? Is it white privilege?
Whoa, come on.
What?
There's no way you're letting him get away with that.
Get away?
Like, he has some sort of privilege.
Correct!
Huh?
Whites have actually had a societal privilege in the US since early in its history, which integrated in the system of this country gives them benefits in workplaces, schools, and society overall. Such an example in this game show.
Well, damn.
Great heavens, I knew this exact thing.
Give me guess the microaggression for 300.
For 300. This question may seem innocent on the surface, but after someone answers, I'm from Los Angeles, it is often followed by, no, where are you really from?
Présumé qu'une personne n'est pas vraiment américaine en raison de son apparence physique.
Correct! It is actually a microaggression because the impact can be exclusionary even if the speaker's intent is just curiosity. It's because the second question implies that Los Angeles isn't an acceptable answer because of the person's appearance. It suggests that being American is associated with looking a certain way.
Haven't heard that once or twice.
Now, for our final question. Common humanity. Despite different cultures, languages, and backgrounds, this is something every person deserves. What is equal opportunity? Correct. What is dignity? Correct. What is respect? Correct. What is humility? Correct. What is fair treatment? Correct. Treated like a person and not a stereotype? Correct?
A big warm hug.
We'll take it. Well, the winner is, drumroll please, everyone who learned something new today.
I'm leaving this.
And remember, folks, understanding people takes more than just a game show, and change takes more than just a tweet. Thanks for watching America Gentrify, and I can't wait to see you next time where we cover assimilation, redlining, and the Indian removal acts. Quick disclaimer, this video is a work of parody created for an ethnic studies class. The stereotypes, jokes, and scenarios shown are used to examine and challenge common misconceptions, not to promote or endorse it. The goal of this project is to encourage discussion about history, bias representation, and the impact stereotypes can have on individuals and communities. Any offensive statements made by characters are presented as examples of real-world stereotypes for educational and satirical purposes. Racism, discrimination, and prejudice are not condoned. If you lead this video anything, we hope it's a better understanding of why these stereotypes exist, why they can be harmful, and why people should be treated with respect regardless of their race or ethnicity. Thank you.